Many have questioned the drive by former UFC champion Conor McGregor to still compete at a high level. With all of his wonderful business endeavors and accomplishments in his career, media members and fans are unsure about his willingness to stay focused on a fight at this point in his career. In a recent press conference, the Irish superstar would like a combat sports pioneer to intervene as a mediator between him and the UFC. After pulling out of UFC 303 due to injury, a first for McGregor, it made a much stronger case for the doubters of Notorious, as it said that no fighter entered fight night at 100%. McGregor is steadfast in returning to competition, but there's plenty of incentive for McGregor to fight still. Aside from the 8-figure payday, should the former double champ fulfill his obligations to the UFC, 2 more fights, he could fight for the Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championships, BKFC, which would most likely result in more profit on the back end with no fee to be paid to the UFC. It's a unique situation for all parties involved, as the sport has never seen a figure of McGregor's stature and fame come along. Some could argue that he is a bigger brand than the UFC because of what he has achieved in years past. During a BKFC presser, McGregor talked about having combat sports mega promoter Turki Alalshik, who was involved with UFC 306. Help him negotiate a deal with the stubborn forces of the UFC. I've been tested more than twice than these other athletes, yet I struggle to get a date, so I've talked to Sheikh Turki and I've said, "Sheikh Turki, can you assist me here?" McGregor also talked about the fruitful possibility of fighting under the BKFC umbrella, potentially co-promoted with the UFC. "I would love maybe an exemption, or maybe a joint partnership. Bare-Knuckle and UFC, similar to McGregor Sports and Entertainment and Mayweather Promotions. Some sort of agreement where we can get busy. I need to be busy, and right now I'm working to get there." We have heard pieces of information that have started to pinpoint when exactly we will see McGregor return to the UFC's octagon. During a DWCS press conference a few weeks back, UFC CEO Dana White dropped a nugget that his superstar employee won't fight in 2024, which eliminated the possible December pay-per-view event as a return. White then said McGregor would return in 2025 during promotional duties for UFC 306.